Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we are going to be comparing two upper echelon basses. We have my MTD 53524 and the Fodera Emperor Standard 5-string bass. Let's check them out. Next to me are two extremely high-end basses, and let's be frank, they are the two most expensive basses in this room right now. We have my MTD 53524 as well as the Fodera Emperor Standard 5-string bass. The Fodera is actually on loan to me from a viewer like you. Thank you so much, Ken, for lending me this bass. I really appreciate it. And the MTD is mine, and it's like my favorite bass. Both have quite a few similarities, but there's also some striking differences as well. Let's go over those now. Both basses are bolt-on instruments, meaning that the necks are bolted onto the bodies. They're also both 5-string basses with ash bodies and maple necks. They also both feature 3-band 18-volt preamps, but that's pretty much where the similarities end. The MTD here is a 35-inch scale bass, meaning that the distance between the nut, or the 0 fret, and the saddles at the bridge are roughly 35 inches. The Fodera is a 34-inch scale bass, and in my opinion, that yields a much better B string on the MTD. You'll be able to judge for yourself when we play these basses. The MTD also features active custom Bartolini pickups with an external buffer, as well as a 3-way toggle switch for 3 different mid-frequency targets. The Fodera has Seymour Duncan custom wound humbucker pickups, and these have a bypass switch for bypassing the preamp. We also have a passive tone control, which the MTD does not have in this particular configuration. The Fodera also has a POW Ferro fingerboard, where the MTD has a bird's eye maple. Hardware-wise, the Fodera has the Fodera hardware. I don't know who makes it exactly, but it's all Fodera branded and very high quality. The MTD is using Hipshot USA hardware, which is quite a bit different in terms of its features, but both are extremely high quality. For a more in-depth look at both of these basses, be sure to check out my full reviews, and those will be linked in the description down below. But now, I know what you're all waiting for. Let's go ahead and see how these basses sound back to back. You all know what you need to do. Go ahead and pinch that like button so my hand will turn back to normal. Thanks. For this comparison, we will not be comparing the preamps, as this has a mid-frequency selector, and I have no idea what mid-frequency the Fodera is targeting. I wasn't able to find that out in any documentation. So we will keep the preamp centered for both. We won't be looking at the tone controls, and we'll just be comparing the pickups, looking at both pickups individually as well as together. I will be keeping the Fodera in parallel versus single coil mode, and that's how we'll do it. Both basses are also strung up with identical sets of strings. These are the Stay in Tune SIT Foundation 45 to 125 nickel-plated stainless steel strings. Both basses are string through bridge only. There's no string through body option, so they are both strung identically. Keep in mind though, the MTD is a 35-inch scale and the Fodera is a 34, but the set of strings that I used works for both. Let's get started. So, tonally, you can definitely hear major differences between both of these instruments. The MTD is kind of sitting a bit more on the modern side of the spectrum, where the Fodera is more on the vintage side. Both basses do feature 19mm spacing. However, the neck profile of the MTD I do find to be a bit more comfortable as well. Now, with both of these instruments on hand, let's go ahead and slap them back to back. We're going to check out both pickups individually as well as together. Let's do it. So there you have it. That was my quick apples to apples comparison with our MTD 535-24 from the MTD USA line, and also the Fodera Emperor Standard 5-string bass, lent to us by Ken, one of you guys out there. So thank you so much, Ken, for allowing me to borrow this Fodera. I really appreciate it. Both of these instruments are absolutely stellar, though in my opinion, I think the MTD definitely reigns supreme in terms of tones and playability. I definitely appreciate all the features that are on the Fodera though, and it is a very well-equipped instrument. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, join our Discord channel, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about my MTD 535-24, as well as the Fodera Emperor Standard 5-string bass. And as always, until we groove again.